Hey beauties, welcome back to Beauty with Bella. Whether you guys are new or you are returning, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I am Bella, and on this channel I talk about all things beautiful. And today, y'all, we are going to be talking about Kayali's newest fragrance, Lovefest Burning Cherry. What is this? 48. Ooh, Mona. What you have on your mind? Love Fest? Okay, girl. I see you. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts, or you just want to hang out with me, then keep on watching. Okay, so before I give you guys my thoughts on this fragrance, I just wanted to put a little disclaimer out there. When it comes to Kayali's fragrances, I have come to expect a fragrance that is not the most projecting, not the longest lasting, that kind of sits closer to the skin. That's just kind of been my experience with their fragrances. Even with Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, for me, that was one of their best performing fragrances. It's still not like announcing your presence in the room. It's just not that fragrance. So when I purchased this fragrance, I was kind of thinking the same, that it was going to kind of be the same thing. And I was right. That's what it was. This is actually a very beautiful smelling fragrance, and I'm gonna tell you guys, when I first smelled it, three things immediately came to my mind. I kid you not. Weather, a fireplace, and Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Those were the three things that immediately came to my mind, and I'm sure you guys have heard that this fragrance smells a lot like Lost Cherry. It does. It actually does. I sprayed it on a tester earlier because I kind of wanted it to sit. And it smells good. It's kind of gourmand, sweet. When I smell this, I get that burning wood smell. You know how wood smells if you're doing like a bonfire or something like that. It kind of gives off that, you get that burning, smoky wood smell. I get that from this fragrance, but I also smell a lot of sweetness in here, and it smells almondy a little bit, but there's no almond in here. To me, the rose in this fragrance, it doesn't smell like rose to me. It kind of smells slightly oody. I don't think I've heard anyone say that, but sometimes rose gives off an oud smell to me, depending on how it's done. And that's kind of the vibe that I get with this fragrance. Now, in all fairness to this fragrance, it's still hot outside. So I think that this fragrance would do a lot better when it starts to cool down, when the leaves start to fall and get all crunchy on the ground, when you feel like you need to snuggle under a blanket or turn on the heat. That's when I feel like this fragrance is going to really shine. The times I've worn it, I've gotten one compliment from this fragrance. I've worn it about 3 or 4 times. And the compliment came from, I was walking with my friends, and he asked me what was I wearing. And I told him, he was like, "You smell good." He said he didn't smell it on me at first. He smelled it when the wind blew. And that's what I think this fragrance does. It travels like in the wind. That's when someone will catch it. Or if they are closer in your space, that's when they will catch it. I feel like I like how this fragrance smells. Is it original? No, because it smells a lot like Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And Sunny, hey, I know you're going to watch my video. She said on her video when she talked about it, Sunny Scents, that she was going to pair this with By the Fireplace. I can see why you would come up with that layering combo. I also feel like if you own Tom Ford's Lost Cherry or a dupe and you have By the Fireplace, you can kind of create this scent on your own. Now the question is, will I take it or leave it? And I don't know. It's like I'm kind of confused about it, really, because I actually don't feel like I need this fragrance. I don't need it, and I have the option of taking it back to Sephora. Is I mean, it smells enough like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry for me to say, you know what, I don't need it, and I'm gonna take it back. And if I want Tom Ford to have the or B Layers Cherry Delight, because I have that one too. If I want this combo, I could just spray By the Fireplace on me and be gone about my business. However, I think what sets this apart for me from Tom Ford's Lost Cherry is the fact that it has that praline in here and the heliotrope. The heliotrope kind of makes this fragrance lighter, in my opinion, more airy, a little, not fluffy, but it's not as heavy as Lost Cherry. So I'm actually leaning towards keeping it. So I like it. I don't love it. It's not mind blowing. It's not earth shattering. It's not, but I actually feel like this is something that I can keep, that I can have in my collection. So I will end this video by saying, if you are looking for something that's beast mode, that's going to announce its presence before you enter into the room, this fragrance isn't it for you. If you're looking for something that is going to just take your breath away when you smell it, something that's original, this isn't it for you. But if you're looking for something that's cozy, cuddle, Netflix and chill season is coming up for some people. If you're looking for something that you can just wrap up in a blanket and watch a movie or listen to a book like I like to do, then this could be it for you. Or if you don't own Lost Cherry because it's very expensive and you don't have a dupe, then I think that this would definitely be a good alternative for you. I would also like to say I have some subscribers that don't have Lost Cherry. They're not familiar with fragrances like a lot of us are. This would be a great fragrance for you because it would be something more on the original side. For us in the fragrance community that have like bottles on bottles on bottles, then it's like, okay, I've smelled this before. This is nothing. It's nothing I haven't smelled. I don't want it. So it just depends on where you are in your fragrance journey, or if you're just a collector and you want the bottle, because the bottle is cute, y'all. I like this. I like this dark red. I think that I'm leaning towards keeping it because I feel like I like it enough where I would actually wear it, and I actually feel like it's gonna grow on me more when it gets colder outside. So those are my thoughts on Lovefest. Definitely Lovefest. You know what, guys? This kind of fragrance to me would be really good if you're in that intimate setting with your significant other and they have their nose like nuzzled in your neck or something. They're going to smell you and they're going to be like, hey, okay, like I got, what are you wearing? That smells good. That's just what I feel. But drop down in the comments below how you guys feel about this fragrance. What are your thoughts on it? Do you plan on purchasing it? What do you think? What do you think? Let's talk about it. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts, or what do you think of my thoughts? Do you think I'm out of my mind and this fragrance just sucks, or you're over the moon? Let's talk about it. And until we meet again, guys, remember how blessed you're blessed and highly favored. And I will talk to you again. Bye.